Hello, everybody. I'm back with a new review. Actually, I have two reviews today to share. After seeing two movies in the past 2 days, I really enjoyed. Uh, First up is Mad Max Fury Road. We've been waiting for a Mad Max movie for a long time. We didn't know if we would get Mel Gibson back. We didn't. Fair trade, because, Mel Gibson hasn't had the easiest time, fair to say. But Mad Max Fury Road is amazing. You have to see it now. Go see it. Go now. Skip my review. Go now. But if you really want to hear what I have to say, Mad Max Fury Road is the third sequel in the series and a reboot of sorts. I'm not sure. I just take it as, it's still part of the Mad Max mythos where it takes place all in the Australian outback in just the post-apocalyptic world of Australia as Max is kidnapped. Now, the movie really isn't about Max, and as I've considered it, none of the Mad Max movies have really ever been about Max except for the first one, because really I feel like it's Max getting into situations, having to help people, and understanding their world. And in this one, we get the same thing because really Charlize Theron is the lead for the most part in this movie. She is the hero. She's the real hero. So is Max, because he helps along the way. But she's the real big action hero, Furiosa, who in the plot betrays her commander. I can never pronounce the guy's name. Emmett Joe, I think it is. The bad guy who wears a gas mask on his face, and they're just covered in boils and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, finally, she escapes with his wives. She takes from him his wives. And what follows is basically a 2-hour-long car chase. Muscle cars, souped-up vehicles with giant wheels, roaming through the desert. Everything's exploding. It's incredible. I have to recommend this movie if you love action movies. If you want a good dramatic storyline, you gotta hear. It's probably the best movie I've seen so far this year. So yes, go out right now, check out Mad Max Fury Road. Now my next one is one that's been out for a while, and I just haven't been able to go see it. I finally went and saw it with a friend yesterday. That movie is Unfriended. Unfriended, surprisingly, was not a bad movie, in my opinion. I thought Unfriended was actually pretty good. What that's about is it's another found footage, which has already become a tired concept. We have about 50 of them coming out every year. But with this one, it takes place all on a girl's computer screen, what you're looking at right now, as she's going about her business, and then she gets into a group Skype chat with her friends, and a girl who they harassed 1 year earlier, and the girl killed herself, appears to have come back as a spirit and is attacking them through Skype. And it's actually a very inventive movie, in my opinion. Really, the only problem I would have with it is, just general stuff about it. Like, to me, the message board system that they use throughout the movie, which is, iMessage or Facebook messaging, they don't keep the history of messages every time. It's like a brand new message page. And I was like, oh, come on, there will be a message history there. Why isn't there? Anyway, that's just me. And also the movie has some shoddy acting in some places, and it gets slow in some areas. I mean, the movie is 82 minutes long. It's not a very long movie, but it surprisingly does get slow in spaces. And I feel like the first 10 minutes are the slowest bit in the movie because it's all about building. It's all about showing this relationship between these two people, and it's like the most boring, stereotypical teenage relationship over Skype, like sexting and everything. I just didn't care about that. But The rest of the movie is actually quite intense. You do get invested, even though knowing that these people, these kids in the movie, are relatively awful people. Like, they turn on each other like that, and it's interesting to see how everything goes down. There's some good twists in there, here and there, about motive and what one person did and what one person did not do. And also I feel like the deaths in the movie are actually rather restrained, which was good for the movie, that it's not like, oh, look at all this gore. It's really quick, goes by really fast, and adds to the intensity. You also have moments where the Skype screen glitches, as it does most of the time. We will never get 4K Skype, I might add. But it just, warps, and it adds all to the horror of this movie. It's not very scary. I didn't get scared by it. So I don't know what that says. It was more of an intense movie, which is probably for the better. It's just really intense, really fun. Not the greatest of movies. Probably one of the better found footage movies in the past few years, I will say, though. So definitely check out Unfriended if you have time. Maybe rent it. Maybe take time to rent it, because that's worth it. But you need to see Mad Max on the big screen. This movie will not have the same effect on Blu-ray, I'm sure, with all the explosions. Also, I saw Mad Max in 3D. 3D is pretty amazing. So go see Mad Max. Check out Unfriended when it comes out for rental. And I will be back soon with a new review. I'm going to see Poltergeist remake tonight. We'll see how it stacks up against the original. Spoiler alert, I doubt it. So everyone have a good day, and I will be back with another movie review soon.